Now think of how many stars or suns are there? No one knows. I used to hear about 10 years ago, they said 200 billion in stars in every galaxy, and there's 200 billion galaxies. But now they say that is so far estimating how many galaxies there are. They do think there's about 200 billion stars in each galaxy, but they don't know how many galaxies there are. And they're suspecting that there's incalculable galaxies out there. Now, all those stars, some of them, most of them much larger than our sun, how much power is that out there? It's a lot of energy. It's unfathomable. And so when God said, let there be light, all that power came out of God. In fact, all that power in the universe, he said, we live, move, and have our being in him. He sustains it. He upholds it by the power of his hand. I mean, God, that's power. So God's active power created the world and sustains the world. That's power coming out of God. But here's the mystery. He's the only being that when he exercises power, he doesn't lose any. He does it, he doesn't, oh, that was exhausting. Whew, I flexed. He didn't flex. He could have made trillions of more stars, infinite amount of planets at the same time without resting. So here you can see, if that's true, that God can create but not lose, then he can be immutable in movement. Does that make sense? So though we can uphold the immutability of God, it doesn't necessarily mean that God can't exercise power. Of course, there's no human relationship to that. There's no human entity that you could say that's true. The sun exercises power, it's decreasing. You exercise power, you take naps. What's the entropy? Entropy, all things are slowly dying. That's true of all created things. It's just not true of God. So we deny that impassibility means immobility.